He does not move. He never did. Yet every mountain leans toward him. He does not speak. Yet thunder was born trying to echo his silence. His name is lost in ash. But the air remembers its weight. A face carved from stillness. A body made not to fight, but to exist louder than violence ever could. There are no footsteps. Only earth split open where he once chose to stand. Beneath the storm, he waits. Not in hunger, not in rage, but in the perfect stillness of what cannot be changed. The sky knows him. It curls into itself above his head. Lightning does not strike him. It returns home. Around him, fog holds its breath. Mountains bow without falling. Clouds fracture without sound. He is not watching. He is being watched by time, by light, by memory. The crack in his shoulder is older than fire. The break across his brow? A map of every storm that dared to pass near him. He does not flinch, because flinching belongs to those who wait. And he has always arrived. You may call him Brontes, but the stone does not need a name. He existed when names were still smoke, before language crawled out of silence. He was not born. He was revealed when the first bolt tore the first sky, and the world needed a shape to remember it. Every thunderclap is a whisper of his breath. Every fault line a memory of his patience. He is not cruel. He is not kind. He is the scale that balances both. The world shifts around him. Skies change. Oceans move. Empires die. But he is the axis they forget they orbit. He is not forgotten. He is misunderstood. For mortals fear that which does not chase them. They mistake stillness for slumber, silence for mercy. But there is no sleep in stone. There is no mercy in the shape of a storm. Only presence. Only pressure. Only the long breath of a being that never had to breathe. He does not mourn. Yet the sky weeps when it looks at him. He does not burn. Yet volcanoes glow red beneath his name. He does not fall, because he never rose. He has always been here, beneath every quake, inside every echo. His silence is not absence. It is totality. Even gods avert their eyes. For what can divinity do? In the shadow of what was first, not the first to fight, not the first to rule, but the first to endure. He is the blueprint of power, not drawn with lines, but with stillness. Around him, temples crumble, not in disrespect, but in surrender. Even marble knows what it means to be temporary in the presence of eternity. Worship is not asked. It is assumed. In the hush that follows thunder, in the fear that rides the wind, he does not bless. He does not curse. He remains. His gaze is fixed, but it does not need to shift. The world is already seen, the judgment already made, not of good or evil, but of weight, of silence, of how long something can last, without being moved. He is the moment before the strike, the breath before the wave breaks, the shadow before the sky rips open. He is what stories cannot capture, because stories move, and he does not. Stone has memory, and his remembers all. The collapse of stars, the rise of winds, the first time a mortal looked up in fear, and whispered of a shape in the storm. He was already there. He had always been. You do not pray to him. You remember him, not with words, but with silence, with awe, with the sudden stillness that takes your breath, before the lightning comes. And when it does, when the sky breaks, and the world holds its breath, that is when he is closest. Not to punish, not to warn, but to be. Brontes, not a god, not a name, a presence, a fracture in reality, a pillar of the storm. He does not move. He does not speak. He never had to, because the world still shakes. Just knowing, he is watching. He does not rise, because he never fell. He does not command, because nothing dares disobey. There is no force in him, only gravity, not the kind that pulls, but the kind that holds the universe in place, without trying. He is not a king. He is what kings fear to become, irrelevant in his shadow. He does not wear crowns. He does not need altars. The world itself is shaped to move around his stillness. He is not here to rule. He is the rule, the law carved not in words, but in silence, in stone, in the ache of things that cannot be denied. Others build, others rage, others rise, scream, fall. He watches, not out of curiosity, but because his eyes are older than action, older than time. The sky once asked permission to exist, and he nodded once. Since then, it has never stopped spinning. Around him, stars burn, not in worship, but in alignment. They remember their positions, because his presence fixes them. He does not bind them. They choose to obey, because nothing else makes more sense. He is the calm, at the center of endless force. He is the pause, that defines the breath. He is the anchor, that holds storm and silence in balance. To look at him is to remember that motion is not power. That stillness can be louder than thunder, sharper than light. He does not intimidate. He simply is, and that is enough to silence even the gods. He does not speak, but the air listens. He does not warn, but time slows near him. He does not touch, but mountains shape themselves to his memory. He is not watching, and yet nothing escapes his gaze. Not because he seeks, but because all things pass through him, like light through stone, like truth through silence. He is not presence. He is inevitability. The cosmos does not ask for his blessing. It moves carefully, carving paths where his shadow will not be broken. His shape is not form. It is a reminder of what cannot be moved, what must not be challenged. He does not glow. He absorbs the sky, the stars, the myths, the weight of all voices, too loud to survive. They fall silent near him, and in that silence, the truth stands tall. His body is not stone. It is decision, locked in shape, sealed in eternity. There is no struggle, because nothing dares resist. No doubt, because nothing has the right to question. He is not worshipped with words. He is worshipped with fear, with stillness, with eyes lowered in instinct. Not all gods shout. Some simply exist, so deeply, so massively, that the world rearranges itself to accommodate their silence. He is one of those. No, he is the first of those. Not wrath, not judgment, not chaos, only balance, unmoving, unshaken, a truth too vast to change, a weight too ancient to lift. He is the throne, not the one who sits. He is the pillar, not the hand that holds it. He is the silence, and because of him, there is sound. They call him Brontes, but names are for memory, and he does not need to be remembered, to be known. The storm bends around him, not from fear, from reverence, because it was born, from his stillness, because even chaos had to learn its shape by watching him stand. He is not lonely, he is alone, and there is no higher state, not separation, but total presence, so complete that nothing else is required. The stars pass, time bleeds, civilizations whisper into ash, but he remains, unshaken, unchanged, unbothered, because he is not part of the story. He is the silence the story rests upon. Brontes, the unmoved axis, the center without origin, the stillness that commands. He does not speak, he does not move, and still, everything listens. He does not move, and yet the world leans inward, not from fear, from memory. He is not strength. He is the reason strength fails, cracked by time, untouched by it. He has seen stars burn out, like breath on cold stone. He has heard silence, louder than thunder. No words, no gesture, only presence. The mountains know his name. The wind slows in his shadow. Even the storm forgets to shout. He is not waiting. He has already arrived. Stone, unshaken, Brontes. He does not move, and yet the sky leans toward him. He does not speak, and still the thunder waits. He stands, not to guard, not to rule, but because stone has no need to explain itself. His body is cracked, but not broken. Tom tried to wear him down. It failed. He is not watching. He is simply there, and that is enough to change the shape of the air. He has seen the rise of stars, and their slow, silent fall. He remembers the first sound the world ever made, and the silence that followed. He is not cruel, but there is no mercy in his stillness. Only balance, only weight. The wind wraps around him like a question that has already been answered. The mountains do not challenge him. They recognize him. You may call him Brontes, but he does not need the name. Stone does not introduce itself. It simply remains. And in his remaining, the world remembers what it means to be unshaken. He does not move, Yet all things obey.